Hey everybody, so we're back with another haul. Sorry it's a little messy here. I was trying to get everything out and get it washed so I can get it listed. So these are basically the course of a week. I went to the Goodwill Outlet twice and I went to one of our charity nonprofit thrift stores. They have like a 50% off sale one day a month. They do have tags and stuff too, but the one day a month, the entire store is on sale. So I did that. So we'll start with that 50% off sale. So everything but the bag. The bag is just basically to keep it out of my cat's way. And excuse the mess in here. This is a lot of stuff I'm trying to process and things like that. But are things that I got at that store. So I got 3 things. I have been more selective as I'm learning more things, and I don't want to have like an insane amount of stuff in my house. So I've started putting a lot of things back. But the first thing there on the right, that is an Alice and Olivia dress. That pretty close. I feel like it's almost the exact same dress. The neckline might be slightly different, but it is a silk dress. It looks like it's been worn by celebrities. And that pretty much same dress sold for $80. And I got it for basically actually all 3 trips for $8. So I got it's hard to see, but those shoes, that dress, and then underneath the shoes is a suede coat. So I've got those 3 things for $8 total. So that ended up being about $1.50. I think it was marked at $3, so it was $1.50. And like I said, it sold for $80. The Alex Marie, those are shoes there. I'm a sucker for floral emblems and things like that, as you probably can tell. But those, not those exact shoes, but generally Alex Marie shoes that are heels, sold for between $15 and $30. Not too bad. The one thing I will say is I tend to just look quick because I'm in the store. I'm looking more at just listings, and we all aim kind of high. So I would say looking at solds is much more realistic in terms of like what you're going to get for them. So although they can be all over the place if people are trying to get rid of their stuff, and that's the unfortunate thing. I kind of get annoyed when people are maybe pricing things really low, and of course you can price things however you want, but it does kind of drive down the price for everybody else then. So yeah, the coat, I'm sorry you can't see it very well, but it's a really nice button-down jacket. It's suede. It is from Vaco. I might be saying that wrong. And those were really all over the place. So those are anywhere between $30 to $300, depending on how much they sold for. So I'm thinking I'll probably price it under $100, but maybe close to $100, maybe. Paid $3 for that. The shoes I paid $3 for as well because they were both 6 and half off. And then this book bag is the first start of our the Goodwill Outlet. The first time I went, so like I said, I spent about $8 then, and I spent $8 the next time, so it ends up being about, I don't know, 6 or 7-ish pounds. So pretty much everything I got that day was I usually do bags if I go over, I can't remember how many things I got. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I got 6 things that night, or maybe 7. I might have kept something and I just don't have it in the pile here. So I think I got 7 things that night. So I usually do shoes and bags, I'll say were $2 or $3. So that'll be the heavier items, and then all the clothes were $1. So I'll say that was $2, maybe 3. I can't remember exactly, but it is a Jack George's leather. It's basically a small book bag. It's a purse, but it has back straps and everything. Those sell for quite a bit retail. Most of the time, most of the range for solds on Poshmark for used was between $55 and $80. So. And it's really nice. There's a bunch of bags I picked up along the way. I'm like, oh, maybe I could just keep this. So we'll go through the rest of that and then day, and then we'll go to the next one. So over here, like I said, sorry for it's not the best presentation here, but there's a True Religion velour hoodie. I'm not sure why these are popular, but they are. I know velour tracksuits are coming back, I've heard. So, and then True Religion is actually quite expensive. And this, let's see, I looked up the range for this, and it was anywhere between $20 and $45 is what they sold on Poshmark for. This I mainly got because of it was new with tags. So new with tags price, it was $70. It is a Tommy Hilfiger linen men's pink button down or button up, I guess it is. That one, the range was between $20 and $38. So usually I price it initially about half the price of it as tags, half the price of what is on the tag. So I'll probably price it at $35 for now and see what happens. This is a Cowboys Barber NFL jersey. I know sports quite well, but I had to look up who it was because I was like, I think it was Tiki Barber, who never played for the Cowboys. He played for the Giants, which I'm sure I don't know, people are annoyed by me because they're in the same division, but it was a different Barber who played in the 2000s, but he was a Pro Bowler and everything like that. So I seemed to do okay with jerseys. I felt a little more comfortable because I had the NFL logo on it versus another jersey I got for the Steelers probably 6 months ago. I sold that really cheap just to get it out of my closet and sold it on Mercari because I didn't care if I got shut down or for some reason it was fake. I don't think it was fake. I was looking around, but I was just a little nervous. So this is a Reebok. I've heard that Reeboks really aren't faked, and it's got all the stuff, so I felt a little more comfortable there. That was anywhere between $20 and $50 for comps that were sold. This here is it's Carolyn. I'm going to actually go up to it because I can't remember the exact one. It's got a name here. Corey Lynn Coulter. And there was actually a lot of solds this must have been like a whole wardrobe. They had like pants and tops and all this polka dot, but it actually had I didn't actually write down the comps right now, but it was like this whole sets for like over $100. It was sold at Anthropologie, sold at $100 on Poshmark. So I feel like that has some silk in it. I can't remember exactly, but I just thought it was cute, and I grabbed it, and then I looked it up. You will see if you ever I probably will never film when I'm at the bins, but I have usually a cart full. Like last night when I went, I probably had 30 things in my cart, and I ended up coming home with 8 of them. It was sad. I was sure if you've ever gone to the outlet, you've maybe done this. I found all these good shoes. I would have come home with like 10 pairs of shoes if I could have, but I only found one of each. Like, oh my gosh, I'm trying to remember. There was a Donald Pliner. There was, I can't even remember now. They were just really nice shoes. There was nice, like, chunky pumps that reminded me of like 90s, early 2000s, but were in amazing condition and really nice leather. I don't remember the brand, but I just couldn't find any of their other matches. I was kind of hoping I knew kind of who came in at the same time. I was hoping people would throw things back. I'd be the last one standing, but they never popped up. So I only ended up getting one pair of shoes, which I'll show you in a few minutes. But back to my week ago. J. Crew, this trunks, these didn't sell for a lot. I actually just was surprised that I was able to I sold a couple of pair of swim trunks, used swim trunks. It was in the $20 range, but it seemed like the more character they had, so like bright tropical kind of thing, the more likely my 2 that are kind of just black Nike, they're just sitting there. But the ones that were a little more flare, we'll say, sold fairly quickly. So that was anywhere between $15 to $20 that comes for the J. Crew swim trunks. That's for my next one here. So these guys here, oh my gosh, sorry for the mess. That's actually from the next one. This is from last week. This is a Kids Marmont raincoat. I just liked the color. It was in good condition. That was anywhere between $15 to $20. So I think, is that everything? That's everything from that trip. Like I said, I think I bought something for myself and it's already in my closet, so don't have that here. So the next was the trip I went to last night. I got 8 things for $8 basically. and it is all here. So this here I'm keeping for myself. It is a navy blue J. Crew cardigan. I'm just a sucker for cardigans if you've watched any of these. This is a new with tags. I didn't know the brand, but I looked it up. It's called My Tribe. Once again, retails for a fair amount. It was listed kind of all over the place. They're listed high, somewhere over $100. It is a leather skirt. So we'll see. Maybe I'll price it under 100, but up there. Under Armour, I thought this kind of looked camo-ish. I know it's not really camo, but maybe geometric. That is a women's, I think it's a size medium. That was anywhere, let's see. Oh, here we go, $15 to $25 that was ranging there, which I feel like that probably doesn't retail for more than like 40, but this is a White and Warren, and this isn't really expensive. It seems like they have a lot of cashmere now, but this is a cotton, and it's not, and I just washed it, so it's a little, I just pulled it out of the wash for this video there, but it's a hoodie. The cashmere ones are between like $250 and like $400 just for a zip up hoodie. Like I said, this is not cashmere, but it did quite well. When I looked it up last night, it was doing, like, they had definitely like the 50 range. So we'll see how that does. I mean, it'll cost me $1, so even if I sell it for 25 or something like that, that's pretty good. Air Jordan, surprised this is a kid's, this is a boy's. These sold better than some of the stuff I've already showed you, but these generally were in the range of $20 to $30 for a kid's hoodie. This here I'd never heard of before is an Orange. It's another like athletic brand. That one was kind of all over the place, but generally 20 to 25. This is a Torrid bralette that I just thought was pretty. It is does not have tags. I usually sell bras with tags, but even without tags, that was anywhere between $15 and $38, depending, just for a bralette. And then these are the Stuart Weitzmans. They are heels. These are the only ones I actually brought home. They do have, I think I'm going to use a little bit of suede dye here, which I have just a little bit. I don't know if you can see that, the marks there. But other than that, they're in good shape. And these are really all over the place. This looks like Stuart Weitzmans do best with boots. I mean, those could be over $150, things like that. For shoes, like I said, they were all over the place. Some people sold them for $10, which is really low, up to like $75 to $100. I'm thinking, I have another Stuart Weitzman pair of shoes in my closet, I think listed for like $50. So I might do like $40 to $50, something like that. We'll see. We'll come up a little bit more and see how my dye job does. But so yeah, so I got basically all of this. Nothing was over $3. Most of it was $1 or $2. So yeah, so I'm gonna start working on this. Take pictures. We got some sun today, so I like to take pictures when it's sunny during the day, and kind of get them listed throughout the week. So thank you so much for watching. Hope you're doing well and finding good stuff for yourself. Feel free, if you are a Poshmark person, I'd love to have you follow me and me follow you. So feel free to drop your closet in the comments. I'm at Miss Melissa 00 on Poshmark. But yeah, thanks so much for watching and have a good day. Bye.